And viewers, cutting across to breaking news coming in. The encounter operation is underway in Srinagar. Heavy exchange of fires taking place between terrorists and security forces. The terrorists fired upon our forces there. A cordon and search operation was underway when a search party of joint security forces in Ishbar was targeted and attacked by terrorists. Remember, 2 anti-terror operations are underway in Jammu and Kashmir at the moment, one in Sopore and the other one in Srinagar. A joint police and security force operation was launched in Zabarwan forest area of Srinagar based on specific intelligence about the presence of terrorists there. As of now, an exchange of fire ensued during the operation. Let's go across to my colleagues Arawat and Zeenat, who are joining us live to give us more details. I want to come to you first, Zeenat. A fresh encounter has broken out. What inputs do we have about the number of terrorists who are exchanging the fire with forces?
See, as far as the Srinagar encounter is concerned, it is in the Zabarwan range. This is just behind the belt of the Dachigam forest belt where this encounter is taking place. And it's clearly the Srinagar police-based intelligence that has made the possibility to exchange of fire in the Zabarwan range. See, the Zabarwan range is one of the toughest ranges because it connects you to the South Kashmir, Tral and Vastona range, where most of the encounters in 2017, 15 or even in 19 we have seen. And even in 2020, there were the encounters where the foreign terrorists were neutralized. All this belt, the forest range of Zabarwan, has been active with the foreign terrorists who would travel from South Kashmir to the Central Kashmir. This range has been active in past, and seeing the operation in the range after more than 2 years now, this tells you the terrorists have started the revival of the routes that were earlier, that were used by them in past also. As far as Srinagar encounter is concerned, we see that the visuals that we beam, these are the ones, the exclusive ones from the spot. Although the range where this encounter is taking place, there is a no-go zone moment for everybody. It's a forest range where the encounter is taking place, and the police has already made the movement of the people, the civilians, they are not being allowed to move to this very range because seeing the way the volley of the fires that are being exchanged between the Srinagar police and with assistance given by the CRPF and the terrorists, as per the reports suggest that 2 to 3 terrorists have been trapped in this encounter. This encounter is somewhere 25 to 30 kilometers away from the Srinagar city where this is going on. There have been the reports that the Pakistani terrorists have been trapped in it, or the local support is being, that only will be more clear once you neutralize and you get the footage, or you are able to retrieve the body of the terrorists who have been neutralized. But the terrorist movement had come out to the Srinagar police through the sources, because as there had been the top cops who have been talking about that it's an intelligence-based operation. So you have the cargo wing, you have the Srinagar police who's been active, and they have recently also broke the details about the Srinagar grenade attack. They have already cleared the air as far as the Srinagar grenade attack is concerned, where the 3 youngsters from the Kishtwar in Srinagar have also been arrested and the charges are being framed. It is not like that the terrorists are making the movements and the forces are not getting the information. We see on the ground, we see the Srinagar police quite have been active as far as the moment of the terrorists concerned. They would go, they would bump them off. That we have seen in the last 1 week. If we if we take the count from Saturday, where in Khaniar area a Pakistani terrorist was neutralized, and then seeing the Srinagar grenade attack that was cracked by the Srinagar police individually in the less than 3 to 4 days, the entire case was solved. Who was behind? As far as the encounter in the Kashmir Valley is concerned, the only one encounter that is going on in the valley is in Srinagar, in the Zabarwan range.
Arawat also, Zeenat, who's joining us live from Sopore to give us detail of the other encounter that's broken out. Arawat, we know that one terrorist has already been gunned down. What is the progress that forces have been able to make so far? How many more are still trapped there?
Kriti, we have seen yesterday the exchange of fire in North Kashmir, Sopore, in which we have seen one just have been neutralized by the joint security forces, and the search operation is on still in the North Kashmir, Sopore, where there is possibility that more terrorists believed to be trapped in the forest areas. The operation is still on, and the combing operation is going on in the dense forest in the Sopore. But I want to mention it here that the second encounter, which is also underway in the central Kashmir, Srinagar, we have seen after the back-to-back terror incidents in the Kashmir, now we have seen there is a change. Now the back-to-back encounters are taking place in the Kashmir Valley, as intelligence agencies has already sounded alert for the Kashmir after the back-to-back target killings. Now this time we have seen that the encounter is underway in the North Kashmir, Sopore, and second encounter is on in the central Kashmir, Srinagar. Jammu and Kashmir police officials are reaching the spot, and in fact they have left from the Srinagar and they are moving towards the spot where the second encounter is on. Also, we have seen yesterday in the North Kashmir, Sopore, where hunters were neutralized by the joint security forces, and a huge cache of arms and ammunition have been recovered from the killed terrorists in the North Kashmir, Sopore yesterday. Earlier, we have seen, and just 2 days back in the North Kashmir, Sopore, 2 highly trained terrorists were neutralized by the joint security forces, and in fact, 2 anti-terror operations are on in the Jammu and Kashmir, 2 districts. Yes.